Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Hallah Perek Dalet Mishnah Dalet. Over here in this Mishnah, I'm going to discuss if you have a kav's worth of old dough and a kav's worth of new dough, and they stuck together, right? Are you allowed to go ahead and now separate Hallah from the middle of those two batches? You have the two of them stuck together. Can I take right from the middle and take off Hallah and separate it? Kav hadash v'kav yashan shenashchu ze bazeh. Right? You have an old batch of dough, a new batch of dough, they stuck together. Rabbi Yishmael Omer, Yitol min ha'emtza. Go ahead, Rabbi Yishmael says, go ahead and take Hallah, separate Hallah from the middle, right? From the middle of the two, right? You take some from the middle and you separate that as Hallah and you cover both of them. You cover the kav yashan and the kav hadash. But Hamim say, no, it's not allowed, right? This is based on what we said in Masechet Terumot, that you're not allowed to separate, right? Mina hadash yashan, mina yashan al hadash, right? We're not allowed to separate. We saw this in Terumah also. You can't separate from, an older batch like last year's fruit on this year's fruit, right? This year's on last year's. You're not allowed to go ahead and do that. So too with Hallah, you can't separate from an older batch of dough and a new batch of dough. And because you're taking from the middle, over here, when you're taking from the middle, you're going to be covering each other, from that. Rather, you need to separate each one, from each one on its own. Now, Mishnah continues, and hotel Hallah min hakav. A person goes and he separates Hallah from one kav of dough. Now, that's not enough, right? You said you need hameshet riva'im. You need at least 1.25 kav, right? So over here, what did he do? He separated Hallah from one kav that really wasn't obligated in Hallah. Rabbi Akiva Omer Hallah. Rabbi Akiva says it counts, right? He says it counts. Hamim omrim ena Hallah. Hamim say no. There was no shi'ur hallah. You separated from nothing. So even what you separated doesn't count as hallah. What's the logic behind the Rabbi Akiva? So we know Bet Shammai holds, right, that in order for something to be obligated in hallah, one kav is enough. Right? We said hameshet riva'im, right? That's the opinion. That's the halacha. Bet Hillel holds 2 kav. Bet Shammai says even 1 kav is enough to obligate dough in hallah. And over here, Rabbi Akiva comes and says if someone separated, he separated Hallah from 1 kav. So b'di'avad, he did like Bet Shammai. So he's going after Bet Shammai's opinion a little bit. In a b'di'avad scenario, he's going to say that it's going to be, it would count as Hallah. Halacha is not like him. Halacha is like Chachamim.